Let's get into the Bookwalker. Hey. Oh.
Just easy as this.
That's us. Just let me know how the volumes are, and I will try to make adjustments as we go along. So, when I do not indie first looks, I'm sorry. When I do highlights for games, I don't always play the game fully. Who hangs these here? I don't always play them fully. I'll usually only play like a demo or watch a lot of trailers, or read the white papers and like press releases and things like that, just so I could give you guys the highlights of a game coming out. For this one, I actually got to play the demo, and it was pretty fun. So I've been looking forward to trying this one, but as you guys know, I like to wait. First, my property gets confiscated. Now my eviction notice. We've been evicted? Mr. Etienne Quist. Quist? This is a reminder that you may begin working off your sentence at any time by registering with a licensed publishing agency. In the event you work off your full sentence, you will be released from the shackles imposing writer's block on you, and other attempts to remove the shackles other than those provided by for law will be considered violation of your sentence and will entail consequences. Your sentence will be re-examined with aggravating circumstances. City Writers Police Department. City Writers Police Department? You're not ready for the holidays? Oh no. Oh my gosh, I feel you. My mom, when she got her mini boyfriends, it was rough. But I feel you. I like the boyfriend. The boyfriend was fine and everybody was happy. But it's the like adapting to the situation and you're not my dad kind of stuff. That it's kind of funny. I'm sure it's gonna be okay. You just enjoy yourself. Don't let it get you too much, and try to get through it as best you can. My what? My mom's last boyfriend, though, had a little kid that was about the same age as my oldest child. I think they were just like a year older. That was a little awkward at first, but really sweet kid. Hello? Silence. This is Etienne. Who is this? Etienne? Tiny. Tiny? Who is this? And you are... Vince asked me to get in touch with you. It's about your arrest. We usually offer a small loan to writers who have their license revoked with interest. So we can get in trouble for being a writer? Oh no. Oh, I'm sorry. That sounds like it is going to be a little bit of a mess. Well, I hope for the best. I hope for you the best. For us, I was able to recently broker a deal with my mom, who's the one that wants to do a lot of this stuff. I've brokered a deal where we don't do Thanksgiving as a family anymore. It's just my partner, myself, and my kids. And we'll usually call them up on Messenger FaceTime. So Thanksgiving, no more thing. And then Christmas, they come over for dessert and to open presents, and that's it. And I'm happy because finally it has reached that point where I could just exist for a while and enjoy the time. I hope that you could. I truly hope you could get to that point too. One day. It's possible. I'm living the dream. No Thanksgiving. I hate Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is my least favorite holiday. Because everybody's so mad. I don't know why Thanksgiving makes people so mad. Once you get back on your feet, you can. That's not why I was trying to find you. I wanted to know. I've heard you can break riders' shackles. Is that true? Breaking riders' shackles is one of the most highly punishable crimes under riders' law. Let's say we can. However, the price for this service varies based on how complex the shackles are. Flip your pages. Are yours a standard 2-year kind? No, my shackles are for 30 years. Noise that the nose through the phone. Damn, I spilled. Hey, get this out of here. My God, 30 years. I think we can figure something out. But the price will be, let's say, 6 jobs. That many? But Vince said it'd be a one-time thing. Vince should have warned me that he was sending me a particularly dangerous criminal. Have you done this kind of work before? No. Do you know what to do? Yes. Good. Your first job is waiting at the door. Hangs up. I vote for staying at home. I hope you could get your choice of staying at home. That sounds like it'd be the best. The best choice. Holy cow. When people can't decide where to have it, they can never decide where to have it. They can never decide what to eat. It's like it's frustrating. I feel so bad for you. It's so frustrating, but it can be done. It can be done. Just have dinner at your house. Everybody has Thanksgiving by themselves, and everybody Zoom calls in. It worked. Everybody's a lot happier. Independent bookstore Letter by Letter has announced that it will no longer sell any of Quest's work. The store owner Raymond Fourquas. I'm terrible with names, by the way. I apologize in advance. Commented, unfortunately, Mr. Quest's writing license have been revoked. We sincerely apologize to his fans, as Mr. Quest's book enjoyed a certain popularity. I do hope that Mr. Quest can solve the problems he is facing, and that we will have his books back on store shelves as soon as possible. Oh dear. So we're not allowed to sell books? Whoa, what's this? So this is the job?
It's easier to get a new one.
I need to put this on a desk. We got a suitcase, look at that. I didn't take the portrait of Frederick. Oh, they didn't take the portrait of Frederick. What is going on? Hey! Well, that's a nice bedroom. Okay, we got a suitcase. What's in the suitcase? Let's open this bad boy up. Oh! Wow. Very. What do we have here? I have to steal a potion of immortality? I'm not sure. A drop of infinity. Whoa, shit! Well, there we go. Jail cell. I probably should have read stuff. Oof. Crunch. Ow. Damn it. Landing on a solid stone floor makes your bad knee twist awkwardly. Turn down just a little. Use ink to heal ourselves. You reach down and touch your bad knee. You start visualizing the ink flowing into the injured joint and healing it. A sudden icy cold freeze feeling seizes your wrist. Ow! I forgot about these stupid shackles. You examine the metal bracelets around your wrist and the writing etched onto the surface. Now I'm just as weak as a plain old character. You are unable to heal your knee. Force your knee back into place. You take a deep breath and sharply wrench your knee to the side. Crunch. Ouch, damn it. You bend your knee this way and that a few times, testing it. The crunching sound has stopped. Whew. Anyways, let's get it back down to business. I need to find a potion of immortality and take it out of here. Oh no. That is the perfect thing, because my oldest kid is very sensitive with foods too, and like what they accept to eat and what they don't accept to eat. And my youngest just has processing, just gets overwhelmed in every situation. So I think it's a great idea. Also, you should really vote. You should push for it. You should push to have your own Thanksgiving so you can take care of your family. Like, that's the most important thing, is taking care of your immediate family. I always believe that. Oh man, how are we gonna get out of here? I feel like nothing but bones left. No potions. Crowbar piece? Examine and use items you find in your inventory. Pieces of rusty metal awaiting their transformation on the workbench. I wish my parents, and I wish I was able to have more quiet holidays growing up. I had so many sensory processing problems, and just my anxiety was so high, and like the tism was hard growing up, and it would have been nice. It would have been nice not having to deal with so much other stuff. Even if I liked my family and my extended family, it was really tough. Even extended family I like. Let's press this protruding stone. An old note. If you're lucky, they might test a potion of immortality on you. What is there to think about? Just say yes. I feel like drinking a potion of immortality that no one does know if it works or not is a bad idea. Let's steal this helmet. Whoa, 2 heads? This is really weird gel. Oh yeah, he does have 2 heads. I mean, 2 heads are better than 1. It's locked. A lockpick sure would come in handy about right now. Kick the door! Nothing happens, except that your not so quite healed knee starts hurting again. Oof. Yeah, okay. Try hitting it with your head next time. Headbutt the door! You hesitate for a second. Step away from the door. Maybe we shouldn't headbutt the door. Well, how are we gonna get out of here? I doubt the potion of immortality is just going to be lying around on an ordinary barrel. But kick the barrel. You get ready to kick. But yeah. Oh, we got trash and an apple. We'll take the apple. And apparently the trash. Let's read this note. Name: Jason Little, age 28. Potion P4. causes unpredictable mutations. Result, unpredictable. Client, the Kingdom of Revere, unknown use. Production volume, 1 unit. Alright, we need a lock-picking thing. I'm pretty sure I had a lockpick, or something like this at least. I need to go back to reality and check my apartment. Let's go back to reality. Oh, I don't beat yourself up over it. Like, I've been through the same thing, even with myself. I come from a family of educators, child therapist, and a special ed teacher. And even it was tough to express myself and my needs as a kid. And then it still is challenging to express the needs of my kids. Because people just don't want to hear that kids have that are struggling. Like, even my youngest with his medical conditions, adults do not want to hear about kids needing medical assistance, you know? So just keep advocating for yourself and keep advocating for your kids. And first and foremost, they're the most important things. They're the ones that are going to be moving forward past you and past everybody else. It sounds like you're doing a good job. And I hate it when your parents and family get upset at your kids and how they're expressing themselves, like not wanting to hug them or not wanting to eat a certain food and stuff. And it's like, I feel like people take it way too like as an offense to themselves, or like this child is trying to deceive them or be mean to them or something. And it's like, dude, he's trying to exist. So that's the picture of the author. What's this? An excerpt from the book review. I like that the narration was from the point of view of the book's supposed villain, but the characters fighting against him aren't just interesting enough in comparison. I enjoyed the ending, sappy as it was. And then this is a strange note. The contractor agrees to infiltrate a drop of infinity by Jonathan Bowers, and extract the item, a bottle of the magical potion of immortality. The client agrees to pay the negotiated sum upon fulfillment of the contract. It wasn't until my youngest, until we really had to deal with my youngest's health conditions and all of their needs and everything that they need and the struggles that they go through, that I learned how to be a better advocate. And that was like becoming a better advocate for him, because we had to fight so many doctors and like insurance companies and stuff like that. But it's a tough job, but stepping up to the advocate role of your kids and their needs is a tough journey, takes a long time. No one does it right, but as long as you try your hardest, it's the best you can do. And your kids are definitely gonna appreciate it. Let's use that lick pocket or pickpocket. Lockpick? Lockpick. We're using the lockpick. You slowly test all the pins in the lock with your lockpick until you finally hear it click. We done did it! To the hallway. I really like the vibe of this game and like the visual of it. It's cool. The whole concept is we're an author who got busted and who's trying to get out of its are sentencing by doing thievery jobs or stealing things from other fiction novels and stuff, by diving into the stories and stealing the actual item and bringing them into reality. What the? It's a cool concept. He's dead. Your gaze travels up to the wound on the walker's temple. That looks like a bullet hole. The capsule around the dead man's neck starts vibrating, and you hear a soft voice coming from inside it. Nice one, Sherlock. Examine the capsule. The capsule looks more like a cage with a little door. It's dark inside. Who are you? Sorry for interrupting you. You were saying something about my partner here? Go ahead, continue. He's your partner? We were on our first job, but it didn't end well. I'm sorry, hang on. Who are you? A character? Yes, I think so, sir. But you know that you're a character. Of course. That's impossible. You tried to use the light of illumination. You try and use the light to illuminate the contents of the cage, but all you see inside is a scrap of paper. That's what all my past partners said too. Past partners? How many have you had? I don't mean to brag, but apparently the walkers were very interested in my abilities. I fetched a considerable price, and quite frequently too. And then I ended up with a partner who, well, died. Right. Fortunately, I was then found by a new partner, and we started working as a team. Huh. Wait, are you calling me your new partner? That's correct. I'm sure we'll work well together, sir. You look at the walker's body again. You take the new partner. I'll hang around my neck for now, then figure out what to do with you later. Wonderful. I'm back in business, baby. You can talk to Roderick at any time with the left bumper. Do you need something? Let's look more carefully at the cage. You take the cage off your neck and start examining again. What's wrong? Your cage reminds me of something. You turn it over in your hands until you happen to glance at your shackles where they are sticking out of your rolled up sleeves. That's it. Your cage is made from the same metal as my shackles. And what does that mean? I'm not sure, but I think that since this metal keeps my powers contained, it's also keeping you from merging with the book? Merging? Yes. If a character goes into a book, they become part of it. I can get out, but it's difficult even for me. An ordinary character wouldn't be able to. They'd also be influenced by the plot and forget about any intentions of their own. So this is a convenient way to transport characters. Definitely convenient. Taking a character out of a book without a cage like that would be a serious crime. You glance intensely at the bottom of the cage and notice a new inscription. Serial number 27 out of 200. Don't feel bad at talking too much. There's never talking too much. And it is definitely nice to talk to people who understand the same stuff. Most definitely. I've been through way too much, and people not understanding the same stuff or the stuff that I've been through and my family's going through. So it's always nice to at least a sympathetic ear sometimes. Maximum Benderson. Tested Rosette 16. Results partial restoration of limbs, but full immortality still not achieved. Client, no data. Production volume, no data. Let's look around. So this is like a role-playing game with a little bit of puzzling. Yeah, this game is definitely my kind of game too. I already like the world building. It's really cool. Smash skeleton. They clearly didn't want him running off. Oh, dude, he's like stapled to the ground. Gross. You're standing in front of a cracked brick wall. Put your ear to the wall? Dead silence, but something tickles your ear. You feel the slightest hint of air current flowing through the crack. I don't have a crowbar, so I can't do that. This is a sledgehammer job. I agree, but there's no mention of one in the book. Are you sure? I've read it 5 times already. I'll go back to reality and find one then. Oh, you know someone outside the book who has a sledgehammer? I mean, I can ask my neighbors. Not sure they'll be happy to see me, but my last partner was always complaining that he had no one to turn to in reality. That it was pointless to go there for help. That's kind of sad. Anyways, I'll be back soon with the sledgehammer, I hope. Wake up! I kind of like that we're bouncing between reality and the book. I hope this keeps up and it's not just like, oh, the beginning of the game is like this. I want it to be an ongoing thing. Excuse me, are you home? Knock again.
Who's that knocking?
I'm your neighbor. Would you mind opening the door? I need your help.
Yeah, right. I'm no idiot. Get out of here before I call the police. All you unsavory types hanging around.
I just wanted to ask you, do you happen to have a sledgehammer?
A sledgehammer? What in gosh darn are you looking for that?
Yes, there's a stubborn nail I can't hammer in.
What kind of nail is it that you need a whole ass sledgehammer?
It's a really big nail. It's a really big nail. Nothing but a sledgehammer would work. I just need it for a few hours. I promise I'll bring it back safe and sound.
Damn! Fine, let me go look.
Noise. Noise.
Here, just don't break it.
Whoa! That is a hardy sledgehammer. Can I use it? I like we're not even bothering closing our door. Should we close our door? Close. There we go. Don't want people sneaking in as I'm sledgehammering through fictional walls. So yeah, if you're interested in this game, it is on Steam. But if you have Xbox, the Xbox service, if you have the Xbox subscription service for games, it's on there, so you could pay them monthly, I think $10, and you get access to a bunch of games, including this one. Knock the door with the sledgehammer. Blam! The hammer slips out of your hands a little, and you blow just glances off the wall. You sense a stare hitting you from the collapse, or from the capsule around your neck. You don't want him to start laughing at you. You hit the wall again. You hit the wall more confidently this time. The blow smashes through the wall, widening the gap enough for you to squeeze through. Alchemy will take this. Burnt papers, sure, why not? Oh, now you definitely, now it's sold. You gotta get it now. It's a cool idea of a game. Grab that. Take a nap. This bed and mattress have been chewed on. Oh, shoot straight through. Oh my. Let's not be in here. Brian Little, potion tested. Gigantus 1 results proportional growth. Client, the Kingdom of Soder. Military use, production volume, mass production, 120 potions every 6 months. You see a key lying on a metal grate surrounded by clouds of searing steam. Well, touch the key with one finger. The key burns your finger badly, and you yank your hand back. The motion jolts the key. Ouch! The key falls down through the grate. A faint click, or clink, click, clink, echoes from down below. Why did you do that? How was I supposed to know it would be that hot? You could have asked me. I already read this book cover to cover several times. What do you mean read it? You can see the text in your own book? This isn't my book. Okay, but wait. So this means you know everything about this place? I can find anything you need to know in this text, and I can also warn you of any traps or danger. You turn and look at the dead walker. If that danger is described in the book. Alright, so you know where to find the potion of immortality I'm looking for. Yes, it's in the alchemist's pocket. And where's the alchemist? You rub your burnt finger. In his laboratory to the south. Great, we can forget about that key. I'll go straight to the alchemist. No need to waste time. No, we need to waste time. Enter the jail cell. Some objects can be dragged around. Good to know. Ooh, secret passageway. There's an ordinary power cable running through the hole in the wall. Hold on, what's a power cable doing in the old-timey jail? That's the book's big twist. I didn't want to ruin it for you. Well, feel where the wire leads to. The cable extends far into the darkness. What's back there? You have no idea. Throw caution into the wind. Oh, wait. Let's leave it. Take these coins. There's just a big old giant skeleton. A giant skeleton. Damn, he's big. His name was Brian. Did you know him? No, but you can read about him on the sign in the hallway. Sure, next time I'm here. Alright, we're gonna leave the strange cable until I can get some pliers. Let's look in here. A mutation that allows the subject to consume almost all known materials. Oh, explains why the bed's been chewed on. This chain leads somewhere. You could use it. You could use something heavy as counterweight to raise whatever is on the other end. Use the helmet? Ooh, what do we get? Empty bottle and an apple. Not the best findings, but it's something. Okay, we got a staircase down, cell block exit. Let's try down. Interesting. Oh, well, there's the key. Where there's a key, there's a way. I'm debating if we should use this thing more. What should I do next? I feel like at the very least, I would suggest you look around. That was what I was just gonna do. Barrel, take that. So he's not telling us anything super important. Ashes. You see a worn out old workbench. You can make tools here if you need to. Face the key, fallen key. The key is in front of you, lying on a grate again. Taking it should be no problem at all. Do I even need this key? It opens the front door, which is the only way up. So, you need it. Grab the key. You gently rub your burnt fingers through your gloves. I can check in the text if you want. Are you sure it's cool now? I mean, it was so hot. Ask for help. Alright, can you check it just in case? Of course, I'll be glad to. You roll your eyes. Here it is. The key isn't hot. You should be able to pick it up just fine. Great. As soon as your fingers close around the key, a wild howling echoes up from the depths of the jail. Your hands shake, and the key, as though waiting for the opportunity, falls out of your grasp and down through the grate. Bah, who the hell is that? It's better you don't know. I mean, it's probably good that I do know. Big monster creature. Take those. Greg, it seems Alchemist has sped up work on his potion. The corpses are hitting the floor one after another. Stay for the night shift, though. He promised to pay double. Gosh. The corpses. Boiler room, upper level. Checking out everything I can. Even grabbing the trash, because why not? The hatch leads down to the boiler room. Do you have anything you could use to pry it open, like a crowbar? I'll find the crowbar. Crowbar parts. Oh, we could probably use a workbench to make a crowbar. We need a crowbar, right? It shouldn't be that hard to make it on this workbench. Craft something. Ooh, crafting. So we have a lockpick. To make a crowbar, we need tools and crowbar parts. We just extracted a bunch of ink. Okay, so we need tools. Where can we find some tools? Yeah, this doesn't seem ominous at all. This seems perfectly normal. Watch out! Huh? Did you hear that? What are you talking about? Oh! Oh dear! Choose your characters! Or skills. Okay, so slash stun all enemies, 1 damage to... Stun all enemies, 1 damage to all, 30 ink. Ah, oh, okay. Stun all enemies, 30 ink. Drain 30 ink, 1 damage. And 2 to 3 damage, 15. Let's slash. Use the select skill on enemy. Enemy's next move is displayed above them. Enemies will take action on their turn. So they're going to hit us. You can use healing items once per turn. Cool. I don't think we need healing right now. So... maybe stun? Aha! Stunned you, buddy! And then we go for the old drain arena. And you did! You were amazing! Thank you. Are you alright? Did that thing frighten you? No, I'm not. You tried to appear unaffected. I've seen more of those spiders than I can even count. I just don't quite understand. What's a giant spider doing in this book? It's not in the text. It's an ink eater. You shudder. They're found in books, but they're not part of the plot. The older the book, the more likely you are to run into them. Why do they look like spiders? Apparently, just to scare. They're actually take on any form. Even human form? You shudder again. More interesting this time. More intensity this time. Let's not think about that. I hope there aren't any more in this book. Alright guys, we're gonna stop right here. I'm gonna go on my first break. Prisoner's helmet. How many people have been down here? I'm gonna go on my first break for the night, and when we get back, we'll continue on our hunt for the potion of immortality. So be back 3 minutes. Don't go anywhere. All right, we're back. Let's get back into it and thief some potions. Musty papers with intelligible writing on them. This is the exit. Lock 2, of course. Alright, what are we looking for here? We need a crowbar, so we need tools. Okay, I feel like yanking those out would be a bad idea. We have this. An alchemy ingredient. Contact with skin causes itching and inflammation, so always wear gloves when handling. Good thing I'm always wearing gloves. Burnt papers, not a single word is legible. Blah, 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 blah. Rag scraps, once beautiful clothes, are now only good for wiping dirty hands. Eat an apple. Eat both apple. We can't go out this way. Ooh, okay, there's more this way. We're looking for more stuff. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this seems oddly bad. Whoa! What the? I told you about the big twist in this book, right? Hold on. Where's the alchemist? Is that him in the chair? No. The alchemist went upstairs while you were busy digging around. Fantastic. Test subjects and results of test numbers 26. Deceased, 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 deceased. A gun case. Missing a gun. Hey, prisoner.
I can hear you walking around. Is that you again, you jerk? I'm not drinking any more of your crap. Come on, you untie me already.
Remove the bag?
You sure that's a good idea?
Why not?
I think your appearance might scare him.
I'll leave it there.
Fine. Come on, untie me.
Hi there.
Oh, who the hell are you? You're not the alchemist. Are you his assistant or something? I'll show you. Just untie my hands. Get ready for a world of hurt.
The prisoner tries to break out of his shackles, or more precisely, he pretends to try and break out of his shackles. This seems like he's more afraid of you than you are of him. The alchemist is long gone. I'm here for my own business.
What other business is here? We don't... Why don't you just let me free?
Why is your t-shirt full of holes?
That asshole shot me.
The alchemist?
Yeah, the alchemist freak. He was going on and on about this weird stuff. He talked like he was from the Dark Ages or something. I couldn't understand most of what he said.
So, what did he do to you?
He gave me some nasty drink. It tastes like... Ever tried Orange Bowl?
No.
Well, it tastes a lot like that.
Was that product placement just now? Did they get paid to put that in the book?
Come on, focus.
Anyway, he forced that potion down my throat and then he shot me.
I'd never painted like that before. It was like my whole body was... He shot you? You look at the shell casings on the table with 47 caliber bullets. But you're still alive. Guess that never occurred to me. Examine the prisoner.
Division t-shirt. Full of bullet holes. What does that tell us?
If that's a band, I've never heard of them.
Forget the band logo. The holes. His shirt's full of holes.
They tested the potion of immortality on him.
Finally.
Come on, untie me already. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna open this. Take this off. You'll get over it. You slowly unwind the rope, then pull the sack off the prisoner's head. Just don't panic.
Oh my god, what the hell are you?
I warned you.
Hey now, calm down. I'm human, just like you. Well, you know, almost.
Are you an alien?
No, I'm a writer. But that's not important right now. Don't distract me. How did you end up here?
What do you think? Someone kidnapped me.
What's the last thing you remember?
I was at a bar. The cathedral, you know it?
No. The owners paid a hell of a lot to have the guy from Reserve recreate the St. Bernard Cathedral. Now every jackass with some cash wants to recreate something. The prices there make your eyes water, but how many chances do you get a drink in a cathedral that hasn't existed for 1,000 years? Let's go back, get it back on track. Were you alone?
At first, yeah. Then some guy came and sat with me.
The alchemist?
Yeah, nah. Probably someone working for him. Said he was a scientist from some college or something. I don't know. That's all I remember. Then I woke up here. Where are you going? Don't leave me here.
Walk faster.
Ah!
Alright, work table. Grab the tools. Grab that. Alchemist ingredients. Take that. That might be useful. Probably don't want to go looking for this guy yet. Well, buddy, I'm going to leave for now. See you in a minute. I got me a crowbar to build.
Just a simple little crowbar.
Alright, craft the crowbar. Perfect. Extract some ink. Perfect. Now we can open this up with the crowbar. Just like a pro.
The sash leads down to the boiler room. Do you have anything to open it?
Crowbar.
Oh.
Oh, this skeleton looks a little worse for wear. Take that metal. There's something in the furnace.
It's a crystal.
Stop it with the spoilers already. I want to find out myself.
Fine.
Your arm definitely won't fit through the bars. Try using ink. Use the crowbar. Grab the crystal. You poke the crowbar through and move it from side to side. But the crystal doesn't budge. Damn, can't reach it. You brush the ashes off your sleeve. You let a drop of your blood, ink, fall into the bars. The tiny portion of the world is now under your control.
Are you sure that's a good idea to use your ink with those shackles on?
Ah! The shackles start burning you with cold, but you finish your work before they can do any damage. I can handle it for a little bit. You pull the bars apart with your bare hands. The bars move easily, bending to your will. You'll never believe it. There's a crystal in here. Isn't that something, Roderick? You grin, looking down at the cage.
Huh? Roderick?
I decided to call you that. There's a nice ring to it.
Excuse me? I have my own name, you know.
But you said you don't remember it.
I never said that.
So, do you know what your name is?
I definitely had it in the letter H in there.
You?
I'm not sure.
I don't like the name Hugh. You're Roderick now.
Maybe I would have been better off staying with the last partner.
Yeah, maybe. Let's go more exploring time. Ooh, key. You see a key lying on the floor. There's no grate for it to fall through this time. Something feels off. From here on out, I trust no one. Not you with the little book or anyone else. Don't pick up the key. You look around. Nothing bad seems to be happening. Pick it up. You take a big breath. Slowly, carefully, you pick up the key from the floor. You suddenly turn your head, looking all around for signs of disturbance. The room is still and silent. You finally have the key. It's covered in ashes and quite cold to the touch. Well, you can never be too careful, right?
And most importantly, we can open the front door now.
I mean, good. Oh, shit. Oh, well, that's not too bad. What the? Again? So it's not real gel?
It's a real butt.
Stop, no spoilers.
Fine.
Looks like a ring that didn't melt into the crematorium fire. Containers full of ash. Oh, are the ash like the bodies they burnt? Bullet casings. Greg, I saw someone on the crematorium last night. Either a thief got in somehow, or one of the alchemist's immortality experiments worked. In any case, be careful. We'll take that. Empty. What's up? You sensing something again?
Yeah, whatever's up ahead is not pleasant. If you have anything you can use to heal yourself, I'd do it now.
Got it.
Run! Run!
It's how I survive. Run away! Alright, I want to see what happens if we try to go up the ladder here. The ladder can only be lowered from above. Oh, well, that makes sense. Hey, buddy. I can't get you. I can't help this guy. Still locked. The key fits perfectly. About time. Human skeleton, no head. Smells like wine. Bread. You can feel wind blowing through the cracks between the bricks. It looks like someone walled off the entrance to the lab from inside. Time to use the hammer. You raise the hammer, wind up, and swing it into the bricks.
Yes! I am the master hammer.
So we still have the wires down there and in that one room. Jeez. A handwritten note. Take all the money that comes in. Go to Rosetown. Buy the finest carpets and send them to Victoria. Just one last time. Oh, San Francisco? Oh man, I've been there once. It's a pretty neat place. Again, I'm not like a fan. I'm not a fan of cities, but San Francisco's kind of a neat place. It's a fun experience for sure. Though, as you were saying, I haven't been there in a long time. Well, are you looking forward to relocating to California?
This door leads outside.
There isn't a lock on anything. How am I supposed to open it?
It only opens from the other side. They had no intention of letting the alchemist leave.
What's the plan? Hit it with the hammer. You raise the hammer. Bring! Bounces off. Oh, I get that. It's a nice city. It is city life, depending on where in San Francisco, but it's a nice place. I much prefer the outlining areas of cities, like the suburbs and stuff. But it's California's just big cities, anyways. Honestly, the best places in California are close to the cities. Like, there's nice little outskirt areas in California. But if you really want like the nice parts of California, the experience of living here, living on the outskirts of the city or even in the city is like the best way to live the California life. But totally get it. There's a it's quite a bit of experience living in the cities. I have more experience in downtown LA and Hollywood than I do in anywhere north. I'm more most of my travels has been in Southern California. Old note: Alexandria of Miteria, Mida, the royal alchemist, has committed a brazen crime. The scoundrel brewed a potion for the king that had promised would grant him immortality, but it was in fact poison. I declare that the alchemist shall be beheaded, and his diabolical lair shall be rolled up. Advised to the late King Elsmer III. Yeah, I mean, I have a cousin that moved to Texas from California, and they like it, but they ended up in where is it? They ended up in the city, the main city. So they're pretty they like it there. I don't want to leave California. I like California. So anywhere outside of California has been a no for us. We did plan on moving to Seattle or Portland for a while. Like, we thought about selling our house and moving there, but as time has continued moving forward, that plan has changed. We have a house in California. We live in a pretty nice area. Like, it's iffy sometimes, but it's okay. I've lived in worse places. It's a pretty nice place, and I have no plans of moving, especially with the United States politics going the way it is. I'm gonna stay in California. The barrel is labeled supplies and ingredients for Alexandria. It's empty. Let's try this. The laboratory.
Oh, the laboratory.
So where's the alchemist?
See that hole in the wall? He left the gel while you were playing around with the key. He's on page 84 now.
Damn.
You should probably hurry, or there might not be any potion left for you to deliver.
What? Is he planning on drinking it?
You told me no spoilers.
Oh, right. The earthquakes. Yeah, I mean, the earthquakes. Your first earthquake is a doozy. I personally don't remember my first earthquake. I'm born and raised in Southern California, and I've only known earthquakes. I know my kids, their first earthquake, they were pretty shaken up, but they're not so bad. Like, depending on where you live, if you're not close to a fault line, the earthquakes aren't so bad. It's when you start living, if you're close to a fault line, they could get a little rough. I won't lie. But most Californians will, like, born and raised Californians were just like, they sleep through earthquakes. You get really used to them after a while. And they don't happen that often. Like, big ones don't happen that often. Someone melted the wall with caustic acid. It seeped across the floor, and there's definitely no way through. Just just make sure, get ready for earthquakes. They are going to happen. And then there's a whole bunch of maps. You could go online to different California government pages, and you want to look up 3 things to the places you're thinking about moving to. Look up where it's located to the closest fault line. See how close you are to a fault line, and that'll tell you how severe your earthquakes are going to be. Find out if you're in a fire zone, and also find out if you're in a flood zone, because those are going to be 3 things you're going to want to know, because that's going to dictate how you're going to prepare your house. The chemical splattered laptop sits on a table. Do you know how this works? I've come across them in books before. They're not complicated. Open the browser. So, like, depending on where you are located in those zones, and they're like zoned out. You're going to be in a flood area, mid flood area, no flood area kind of thing. Same with fires. And then earthquakes, it'll tell you like how big certain earthquakes are going to feel. Don't have anything up high like I do here. You'll never meet a Californian who is actually ready for an earthquake. We are never ready for anything. But if you live in a fire zone or a flood zone, do take precautions, because you want to make sure you have a go bag and all that stuff. And for earthquakes, just make sure you have like bottled water everywhere, and make sure your batteries are set, and you're good. Don't put things up high like I do. We do plan on getting like this sticky stuff that you could glue things down on your shelves. Hoping to get that soon. It's like an archival glue. So we'll see. I don't want to test it out. Fortunately, I don't live close to an earthquake. I don't live close to a fault line. So our earthquakes aren't that bad. I think the most we get is a 5.4, 5.5, which aren't so bad. That's when you get to the 6s and the 7s, those can be bad. Burial sites. He was looking for ancient burial sites. 1 to be exact. The grave of Victoria. She must have been his lover. So that's where he went to go in such a hurry. To go resurrect her.
That's what I keep telling you. We have to hurry. But, I mean, I wouldn't really mind letting him reunite with his lover.
But we don't have time for that. Second tab. Emails between him and his boss from a month ago. He was trying to convince them to give him a gun. He said it would make it easier to see whether or not the potion of immortality was working. Reading. For 'twas hard indeed, spilling blood with a blade, a most trying and foul business.
How practical of him.
So they let him use a gun in his experiments?
Since there's no way to escape this lavatory, I imagine his bosses didn't see a problem with it.
You mean there was no way to escape, right? You look like the melted wall.
Well,
search history. This is a search history. Online driver's ed classes, plus a whole bunch of chemical names.
To be fair, chemistry has made great strides over the last 1,000 years.
Examine the desktop. The desktop wallpaper is an ancient portrait of a woman. A caption underneath says, Victoria Brumsky, daughter of Esmond III. Bremen Museum 1201. The only thing he has installed on his browser. That's it.
A what?
It doesn't matter. Sticking things on a shelf is a good idea. Yeah. It's a good idea. We've had things fall and break before, and archival shelf glue or museum shelf glue is a good idea to get. I plan on getting some soon, actually. Mostly because we have a couple of crow skulls and Legos that we have kind of high up in displays. And those would not survive a fall. The rest of the stuff is like maybe a painting or something. It could definitely survive a fall. It wouldn't hurt anybody if it did fall. There's a lot of thought process when it comes to earthquake proofing. Oh gosh, there's more spiders! I'm surrounded! Okay, we need to do probably stun. We'll stun. Wait, do I stun all enemies? Yes, stun. We're going to drain this one. We'll stun again. Your oldest has a ton of Legos on display. Oh yeah, you definitely want to make sure those are secured somewhere. Because the last thing you want is Legos falling during an earthquake. It's worse than glass in my opinion. Because glass you sweep up and you throw it away. Legos you gotta sweep it up, you gotta collect them again, and then you gotta put them back together. And even though putting together Legos is fun, it's a lot of work. An old letter. All the stored jewels and food shall be given to Victoria Brahmin, her daughter of Esmond III, within 3 days. Alchemy Master Alexandra Mitta. I think the ladder goes to the top floor. An ornate chest in among the ordinary wooden boxes catches your eye. Open it. You grab the lid, but you can't lift it. Use the crowbar. You try to pry off the top with the crowbar, but you can't get a grip. The lip between the lid and the chest is too small. Lockpick. The lock is simpler than you thought it would be. It opens almost instantly. Take it all, baby. I love building Legos, but I'd be so bummed out. I'd be so bummed out if my Legos hit the ground, because I mean, I like building them, but gosh, I've put so much time in putting them together. It'd be too much. It'd be too much for me. Wait, this is to the boiler. Let's go this way. Let's craft some pliers, because we do need pliers for that one room over here. Okay, power cables, use the pliers. You cut the cable, it sparks and hisses. What are you doing, sir? Okay, well, something happened. Dark window. The light in the window went out when I pulled the cables. Strange. Oh, it was just stuff like, oh, hey, by the way, this is a fake place. Yeah, we'll go out this way. Go this way. We need to find a way to get past this stuff. Alchemy cauldron. You see an alchemy cauldron. There are various containers and books scattered around it. Judging by the smell, the last person to use a cauldron was making highly corrosive acid. Read the alchemy recipe book. There's a bookmarks all throughout the book. Guide to making acid? Corrosive acid. Green salt, blue sulfur, red lead. Other, order unknown. Read other notes. There's bookmarks all throughout. Notes on salt. Never start with salt and never end with salt. Read other notes. Lead before sulfur means you'll suffer. Oh, lead before sulfur means you suffer. Okay, so lead is last. You have all the components. The rest should be easy. Blue, salt, red. It worked. You made acid.
Nicely done.
Yeah, thanks. What should I use this acid for? It's not like we can get out this way. We've already done that. Maybe there's another way we could burn a hole through? I kind of have an idea where we need to go. Onward! Maybe through here. Ah, yes, the door. Oh, shoot! Big spider! All right, big spider. I see where you're at. Stun you all, baby! I think we're doing double stun here. Stun again. Kill those two spiders. Keep that thing, like, under control. We'll drain it. Get hit for one. That's fine. And then we should be able to slash. Yes! That wasn't so bad.
What a good way to overcome your fear of spiders. Fighting against.
I told you I'm not afraid of spiders.
You notice that your hands have stopped shaking.
Well, in any case, no, I'm definitely not afraid of them. Where do we go now?
That metal door over there.
Pile of ash. We'll take that. Leads outside. There isn't a lock. How am I supposed to open it? Open it from the inside. The intention of leaving the alchemist leave. Splash the acid on it. Caustic smell fills the air. The papers on your head slowly shrivel and curl up. Well, if it worked for the alchemist, it'll work for us.
Let's do it.
Let's sniff the bottle. Pour it on, baby. You splash the contents of the flask over the door. Layer after layer of the metal starts sloshing off and dripping onto the floor.
Impressive. Now let's get out of here before we're swimming in acid.
Okay, but...
Bang, bang, bang!
Did I just hear gunshots?
Yes, and they were close. Hurry.
Okay. Research Institute, hallway. Oh, shoot. Well, I'm not going that way. That's where all the gunshots are coming from. Let's go this way. No! Research Institute Director's Office. Well, he seems dead. Stack of reports, because reports are good. Computer monitor is splattered with blood, but you can see an open file underneath the stains. I want to see what this is.
I advise you to hurry or we'll lose the alchemist.
Read the half-written document. Report date, progress of potion A1, potion of internal life. Attempt conducted by the alchemist yesterday was unsuccessful. The subject's body has been destroyed. We only have 4 subjects left. We are going to have to put our research on hold for roughly 2 months. The alchemist has stopped obstructing the process. I think he's going to choose... The report ends there. Looks like they thought he'd just hand the potion over willingly.
I advise you hurry or we'll lose the alchemist.
Emails. Email from the Chief Secretary. Chief of Security. I understand how important the laboratory is, and I just can assure you that John has my full confidence. He was a security guard at Bayerly's head office, and before that he was my personal bodyguard, so I literally trust him with my life. P.S. About the new doors between the science office and the testing facility. I assure you, there's absolutely no way to open them from the inside. With locks like these, you'll hardly need John. Well, acid helped, apparently. Invoice. Final invoice for all work performed in January 2042 and August 2045. Near atomic environment restoration for Project Gel. Total area square feet near atomic human restoration. Sample severed skull resurrection attempts. They tried to resurrect Alchemist 47 times. Jesus.
He cost him a pretty penny.
Email to investors. Rest assured, everything's going according to plan. Yes, reserve services ended up being more expensive than you expected due to additional attempts to reanimate the Alchemist. But you will recoup these expenses in full. We have already reconstructed the gel. The rest is simple. Wait for the Alchemist to rediscover the recipe for a potion of immortality. We are currently working to accelerate the access to human subjects. We should have seen it coming. Evil rich men who want to live forever. It's a pretty tired theme, even for a book as old as this.
Can't disagree.
A head wound. The old head wound. Okay, we're going where people are getting shot at. Probably snack on that food. Research. Reception. Log. Visitor log. Dead man. Already dead. Let's go. Oh, jeez. If we're gonna drive, that's gonna be funny. That was him, the Alchemist. Are you sure?
Yeah, after him. Come on, we have to take that taxi.
Hurry, follow that car. The driver gapes at you in horror.
Damn, you should really pick a different appearance when you have to talk to people.
Change my appearance. You set up a few drops of ink. Your features slowly lose their definition, and your face morphs into a completely different one.
What even is that?
Hello. You must smile at the driver. The driver's mouth slowly opens, and then he utters a choked cry that sounds more like a rasp. Your transformation must have scared him even more. Push the driver out of the car. I don't have time for this. The terrified driver barely offers any resistance. You get in the driver's seat and hang Roderick's cage onto the rearview mirror.
Hurry, follow that Alchemist.
Let's roll. Can I drive the car? Gang, let me drive the car, please. All we're gonna do is get car sounds, huh? Car sounds and a crash. The Alchemist slowly crawls towards the entrance of the cemetery. It looks like a crash broke his leg in two pieces, and his arm.
Almost there.
I'm gonna stand in his way.
He needs medical help right away. His leg is broken and...
Oh no, I don't have time for that. You walk up to the Alchemist and start rummaging through his pockets.
But you can't just leave him here like this.
I'm not here for him.
You found the potion bottle in the right pocket of his coat.
I'm here for this. You hold the murky potion up to the light and examine it. Well, that's done.
Victoria! Hi.
I'm not Victoria. My name's Etienne. Tiny. Tiny?
I'm going after.
He's talking about his lover.
I'm almost there.
The Alchemist stubbornly continues crawling his way towards the cemetery. His lover's none of my concern.
You do realize that if you take the potion, it'll disappear from this book forever, right? This succeeded in resurrecting his lover so many times, over and over again, every time somebody read the book. And this cycle will be broken. This son of a bitch literally killed dozens of people for the sake of his experiments. But he's still a human being.
He's a character in a book written by somebody. He's not alive.
I'm sure there's enough of a potion to go around.
My orders are clear. Bring back the potion. Not half the potion, or a third, or anything like that.
But your orders didn't say anything about being full, right?
I'm not risking failing this job to save a fictional character. You do understand that the alternative to what I'm doing right now is literally 30 years of hard labor, right? Not every writer survives that, and those that do almost never go back to writing. That's what I have to look forward to.
And I still say that we should at least.
You shove the cage into your pocket, which muffles Roderick's voice. All you hear from him now is faint garbling. That's enough from you. I don't intend to lose what I have for the sake of a character. Oh man, there's the choices matter. Risk it all and split the potion in half. Take the whole potion and leave. Let's split it in half. Are you sure about this is a good idea? If I try to trick my client, he'll terminate my contract. And then I definitely won't be writing for the next 30 years. Roderick mumbles something from your pocket. Alright, we're gonna split it. Fine. You stride over to the trash and you find an almost empty soda bottle inside. This will have to work. Pour out what's left. You pour the rest of the soda out onto the ground. You pour half the potion of immortality into the empty bottle, which is still sticky from sugary cola. Then you give the original bottle back to the alchemist. Why did we should have just gave him the weird bottle. As you're about to hand the potion over, your bad knee makes a horrible cracking sound, much louder and stronger than before. Crunch. Damn. You suck in your breath. The bottle tumbles out of your hand. Time seems to slow down. Watch out! A choked, muffled cry from inside your pocket. The potion continues its flight, and you fling your hand out, but there's no way you'll get there fast enough. The potion bottle makes a clinking sound as it lands on the alchemist's head. Oh no! Oh! It clinks again as it bounces off him and flies back up into your hand. Oh! Got it.
What the hell?
You hear grumbling from the pocket.
That's not how physics work.
Whew. I guess I should probably see a doctor about my knee. You finally give the other half of the potion to the alchemist. The spark returns to his eye, and he reaches up and takes the potion with a trembling hand, the one that isn't injured. Sorry for, He doesn't seem to hear you. Leaning on the wall, he slowly makes his way towards the cemetery gate. And we leave the book. Yeah, let's put this soda can potion in here. We could have gave the alchemist this. But we didn't have to take the questionable thing. All right. Off it goes. I think the courier is waiting for me downstairs. How did the courier know? Yep. Wrote my greatest novel. That's what I'm doing. Hey, what's in here? It's locked. I need a key. Oh, wait. There's mysteries inside the building? Did you get the item? Yeah. The briefcase in the doorway. Do not step outside the door. All right. There you go. You got another briefcase for me? Here's your payment. We'll be in touch. Cool. I need some sleep now. I'm exhausted. I'm curious about this lock. Oh, that's me. That's me.
Yeah, pick that up. Hello? What did you deliver to me?
The potion of immortality, just like you ordered.
No, this is half the potion of immortality. And it's in an old soda bottle to boot.
I just thought... But it's still the potion, though, right? I just want to make sure the alchemist could...
You're fired.
Hangs up.
Damn.
That's a problem. That's a problem for another day. Going to take a good nap. I mean, you got half the potion. Half's better than none. You can live there for now, partner. My theory is if we're nice to the people in the stories, maybe that'll be good for us. 2 weeks later. I feel like I didn't get enough sleep. I mean, you and me both. 2 weeks sleep? Did we sleep for 2 weeks? I feel like I could go to sleep right now for 2 weeks straight, and yeah, I still wouldn't get enough sleep. Oh yeah, I jotted down a few ideas for my skills. Ooh, skill tree. Unlock skill. Shield. Absorb damage. Cool. Ooh, this. A new book. Got it. What an absolute shot. Oh, hello. Oh, you finally.
Mr. Quist.
Yes.
I'm calling from the Writers Police Department. This is a scheduled call.
Oh, okay. Have you selected a publishing agency where you can serve your sentence? Not yet. Not yet. I'm still deciding. You do plan to begin working off your sentencing, right, Mr. Quest? Yes, of course I did. I do, yes. I just wanted to take a little break before we urge you to choose your publisher quickly. We also recommend more as the most suitable publisher for you. Under your breath. Sure, of course. You have the opportunity to shorten your sentence to 28 years if you can prove yourself to the management. Next question. Have you associated with any other writers since your arrest? No? No, I know it's not allowed. Very well. One last question. Have you engaged in any illegal activity in the past month? Of course not. Noted. Do you confirm that your response to this survey has been truthful? Yes. Thank you for your time. Have a pleasant day. Goodbye. Your phone's being so slow. Oh, that happens for me sometimes lately. My phone, and I got a new phone too, and it's been bogging down a lot lately. I think my internet's just really bad lately. Hello?
Hi, Rich. Can you take another order?
Oh, it's you. Another order. I'm ready. Aw, damn, you're not Rich. Sorry, wrong number. New book. I want to read this newspaper. Hello? But you know, it's not a big one, so I guess I could give you one more chance. Thank you. Besides, I haven't been able to get in touch with my most incompetent worker. You'll make a good replacement for him. Thank you, sir. The order's at your door. Alright, now we can read this. New book announcement. Andrew Duval wanted to live a quiet life. Get a good job, start a family, build a small house in the suburbs. But suddenly, he finds himself involved in a deadly game of survival, staged by aliens, and the prize for winning is no less than the elixir of immortality. A brilliant novel filled with live action that literally spills off the pages, right into your reader's face. Stella Quinn. Oh. So we're stealing. We're stealing things from books so they can be put into other books. Interesting premise. All right, where are we going now, buddies? Oh, there's another letter in my mail. Please ensure that you're at home tomorrow from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. The furniture you ordered will be arriving door-to-door delivery. The order has been paid in full. Sincerely, Cozy Furniture Store. Mr. Quest, I'm writing this letter to express how deeply grateful I am for your books. In all of modern literature, I've never thought I'd find such interesting, truly lifelike characters with unique flaws and virtues. But in your novel, I don't even have the words to describe what it is that makes me think. I just give it to all my friends and insist, no, demand that they read it. The world of books is truly worse off without you. And I hope your misadventures you're experiencing won't dull your desire to write. Our whole little book club is waiting excitingly for your new works from you. Okay. Well, they're gonna have to wait a long time. Apparently, I'm a pretty terrible walker.
Ooh, what do we got here?
A strange note. The contractors agree to infiltrate the Spark of a Hammer by Torben Zielinski and extract an item, the Hammer of Thor. The client agrees to pay the negotiated sum upon fulfillment of the contract. An excerpt from the review. A solid work, even though it seems to be it would have the imprint of a pure publishing project. What else would you expect from a heap of myths wrapped into a sparkling coat of new look? I confess, I couldn't even have managed that some bright mind would be able to pick out even a shred of relevance from such an ancient minstrel. Okay. Seems like it's not the best book. The Spark of Hammer, huh? The Spark of a Hammer. In we go! Alright, we're going to dive into this book. I'm going to go on my last break for the night. We'll return from the break. We will be back in 3 minutes. After that 3 minutes, we'll play for maybe another 30 minutes. And then we'll call it a night because I am still so sleepy. Snowy Road. Oof. Alright, this is where we're gonna take a break. I'll be back 3 minutes and then we'll explore a little bit into the Thor Hammer legacy or story and get right back into it. Alright, we're back. We're gonna finish it up now and we're just gonna play for about 30 more minutes. We're gonna explore a little bit. We're probably not gonna finish this story. Seeing that I think the book dives take a little bit, about an hour or so. So we're gonna go explore, see what there is to see, and then we're gonna end the night, and then we'll be back on Wednesday with more book mystery or Baldur's Gate 3. So let's get into it. Let's see what we can find, and have a good rest of the night. Oof. Damn sure that it's icy here. You look around. You there, Roderick? Yeah. Listen, about the alchemist from the last book. No, don't worry. I get it. You writers never pull your punches when it comes to character. That's not it. It's hard to explain. Well, I wanted to apologize. That was rude. Rude isn't quite what the word I would have used. Oh, stuff. The alchemist was a literal murderer. Alright, let's agree that we won't hurt any more characters. None at all. Alright, right. Deal. What are you doing in this book anyways? I need to find a hammer to something. I need to find a hammer belonging to someone named Thor. Thor? Yeah, some kind of special hammer, I guess. Hopefully we'll learn more soon. Let's get going. Oh, geez. What is hanging in the trees? Right. Where's all our items go? Do all the items disappear when we leave? Hanging robot. A strange sight catches your eye. A robot hanging from a tree with a noose around its neck. The robot's limbs creak slightly as they sway in the wind. It tilts its head to the side.
If you think about it, why would someone hang a robot? It's not...
Burp.
Oh, hello!
What the... Stay weary. You stop dead in your tracks and assess the situation.
Hello, unknown life form. My sensors have determined with 76% accuracy that you are human. Judging by your behavior, I can conclude with 37% certainty that something is wrong with you. What accuracy centers?
All right. He doesn't seem to pose a threat. You sigh in relief. Hi there, robot?
Correct. I am a robot. My name is Mori. Can you confirm that you are a human?
Well, for the most part, yeah.
Sensor accuracy increased to 89%. Thank you, human.
What are you doing in a tree? What are you doing in that tree?
I'm hanging.
You laugh and look at the robot. There's an awkward silence. I mean, how did you get in the tree?
I was installed in this spot by several humans. I am 74% certain they were mad and on their way to destroy the power plant. Oh, that's not good.
Do you need help?
Thank you, human. But I will be perfectly fine.
Are you sure? When I first walked over, you were hanging there unconscious.
Oh, with 27% certainty, I detect care in your voice. Is he saying you're only 27% caring? Whew. Don't worry, I put myself in sleep mode to save battery.
Do you think I could find you a new battery somewhere? You look sideways at Roderick's cage. Whispering, that's 100% care. The robot tilts his head back to the side and blinks.
The human continues to demonstrate care 16% this time. But don't worry, I am operating on a fresh battery, and it should last a while. Also, I can find more batteries at the power plant once I regain freedom of movement.
Ask about the hammer? There's a power plant near here, right?
That's right, just up the road. You'll find the workplace, Thor's power plant.
Fantastic. Have you heard anything about them having a hammer?
The hammer of Thor, just this morning. I checked that it was intact, like I do every morning.
And, how is it? Your eyes dart from side to side, and you rub your hands.
It is 100% intact. Well then, let's head to the power plant.
Let's take the robot down. How about I take you down from there?
I wouldn't mind that, but I also wouldn't want to be a bother.
Let's take him down. I mean, to be honest, I have no idea how to get you down from there, but I'll just, You look at the robot, then at the branch at the rope. A knife, a ladder, a truck, a hacksaw would be useful, but all you have is your own two hands. Let's hang on the robot. The robot is heavy enough that the branch is starting to bend from the strain. Maybe if I add a little more weight.
What?
You get a running start, jump onto the robot. Your arms wrap around the meta body and you pull it down with your might.
Oh, human. What an interesting method. Our combined weight will break the branch in approximately 2 weeks.
Damn. Drop to the ground.
You look a lot heavier than you are.
Use ink.
What are you planning?
You approach the rope connecting the robot to the tree and carefully touch it. The ink seeps into the rope. Several fibers change colors and start to fray. I don't have the strength for a whole rope, but a few fibers should just be enough.
Human, I don't understand what you're
A loud crack and a crashing noise down the robot, mechanical blabbering. Oh, we saved him! We saved him! We saved him! We saved him! Billboard! The banner says, Thor's batteries will keep your fridge running forever. As though nothing happened, the robot starts petting a cat that just jumped out nearby bush. It doesn't seem to care about anything else. Are you okay, Modi? Thank you, human. I am fine. Now I am too in performing care. The stray cat purrs contently under the robot's hand. Okay, weird robot. I'm out of here. Thor's power plant. Let's just randomly select that letter. It says bench. Do not remove battery if bench is occupied. There's an empty battery compartment under the label. Where do we get a battery?
Well, you know.
What do you mean I know? Where?
From the robot.
Is it battery operated too?
Yep.
Hold on. You said we weren't going to do any more killing.
We're not killing it. We're just turning it off temporarily. I guess that's it. Thor's power plant. The hammer's in there somewhere.
So do we have to dig the power plant out of the snow now?
I don't think so. There's a couple panels over there. I bet they'll have the entrance.
I don't want to hurt the robot. You see a metal panel labeled power plant. There's 2 battery compartments on the panel. Examine. There's a label on the top, power plant. Below, deactivates the power plant's anti-avalanche defense. Oh, jeez. Alright, we'll just get this battery from the robot.
The robot is petting a cat as though nothing happened. It doesn't seem to care about anything else.
Take the robot's battery. So we can't get inside the power plant without the robot's battery?
I don't see any way in the book.
Besides, it's not murder. We're just turning it off for a little while.
Then we'll turn it back on, right?
Yeah. I promise.
Then that's it. Just turn me around, okay? I don't want to watch.
Fine. You move Roderick's cage to your back. You look at the robot. The battery hatch on its back is easy to find because it's glowing and has a huge handle. The cover comes off surprisingly easy. Does the human want to perform care and change my battery? Don't worry, I'm at 81% certain that I will manage to reach power station and charge it myself. I just want to spend some time with this wonderful cat. Meow. The cat meows happily. It seems to like Maudie a lot. You touch the battery. It's firmly seated in its socket. Human, please be careful with my battery. If it comes out, I'll plunge into internal darkness. I really don't want to plunge into internal darkness. The robot's voice is fearful. I'm gonna take a breath. This actually is really hard for me.
Can it be? You're actually starting to feel something for these characters?
You hear from behind your back. But without batteries, we can't. Maudie turns to look at you in the eye, still petting the cat. Yank the battery. You shut your eyes and sharply yank the battery. Ah! Why? 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 Maudie's eyes go back. Dark. The battery's is yours to do what you wish. The cat under its robot's frozen hand also purrs, then starts to sniff at it.
My God, let's get out of here.
Holy shit. No more murders. No more murders. Yeah, let's put this in here. Insert battery. Does the plus sign go on top or the bottom? I never remember. Top. Nothing happens.
Think it worked.
Yeah. Okay. You see an unmoving man covered in a layer of frost.
I think he's already.
I see that. With some difficulty, you open the man's frozen coat and take his wallet out of his coat inner pocket. Examine Edvard Rodenstern, Sterngard, Chief Inspector, specialization in industrial real estate.
He kind of looks like you in his photo.
A little bit. Hey, wait. You don't know what I look like?
That's a joke.
Examine the money. A small wad of bills with a few crumpled discount coupons tucked in them.
Are you not going to take the money? It's not like he needs it.
If you're trying to test my morals, no, I'm not going to take his money. I can't use it in the real world.
I know, the notes would just dissolve like everything else that comes out of the book.
That's not the only reason. You take one of the notes. They say pounds instead of pounds. There's a law that says all authors have to write them like that in their books now.
So that means there must be a way to take them out of the book.
You shrug. I mean, we did take a potion out already. A lonely, worn-out briefcase sits by the owner's frozen right hand. The briefcase has a combination lock on either side of the handle.
Are we going to...
Bang! The lock pops apart when you slam them against your knee, and you open the briefcase wide.
Okay, then. Anything interesting in there?
Examine the strange box. This box has a Thor power plant logo on it. The box has words in it. Sell. Buy 10 batteries and get one free. Free battery cannot be resold.
What's a sell?
You open the box and take out a battery. Don't worry about it. You start rifling through the frozen traveler's papers. A bunch of bureaucrat nonsense. Looks like reports and inquiries. The Commonwealth of 9 counties will review the situation concerning Thor and Jormungand individually.
Thor and who?
Reading, face pressed close to the text. Jormungandr.
Who's that?
I thought you were the one that accessed the book text. Do you not know?
It's not easy to search entire text for one single word.
Let's see, what else? President Odin has ruled that blah blah blah.
Read it carefully. There might be something important there.
Oh, here we go. A chief inspector, you will need to visit the now defunct power plant to access and draw up the deed of sale.
So it's closed down.
We have the potential buyer. We'll send a representative over soon to sign the sale and purchase agreement. Some kind of local bureaucracy, I guess. Anyways, I'm about to freeze to death standing out here. Let's get it going already. Well, we got the other paper. Power plant. Examine the panels. The top one's the power plant. Below, archives activates and deactivates the power plant's anti-avalanche defense. Let's put in the lower slot. And let's get the other battery. Well, this guy's gonna go back in there. Later, Gator. Okay. Put it in the top slot. Clunk. Power starts buzzing.
I think it's working.
Finally. The light on the lever turns green. Let's lever it up. That looks good. Nothing like going to some abandoned building. Oh no, all the robots.
What the hell happened here? Someone really has a grudge against robots.
And that, let me guess, that was the door leading to the hammer.
Well, we'll have to find the back door.
Alright guys, this is where we're going to call it a night. We were able to play through a little bit of the Bookwalker, able to finish one book and start this one. We'll come back on Wednesday. We'll either continue playing Bookwalker, or we'll move over to do a little Baldur's Gate because it's been a while since we've grace our presence into the wonderful world of Faerun. So I'll be back Wednesday, 9:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time here on twitch.tv, and I hope to see you guys there. So if you are enjoying tonight's stream and you haven't already done it, please consider hitting the heart icon down below and giving us a follow. Following is a free and easy way of supporting small streamers like myself, and it really does go a long way at supporting us. And we're also getting very, very close at our goal of the year, and that is, I believe, 130 followers. By the end of the year, we're only like 2 or 3 followers away from that goal. So any follow counts. Even you watching the VODs, or if you're on YouTube, jump over to Twitch, follow, or subscribe on YouTube. That's fine too. And I hope to see you guys on Wednesday, 9:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time here on Twitch. And we'll get into some more gaming stuff because now things are back to normal, and I could take a sigh of breath of relief and get back to doing things that I love to do, and that is these things, just playing games, hanging out with you guys, and chatting about all kinds of stuff. So be back on Wednesday. Always remember, keep your heart open and your rolls 20, and I will see you guys next time. Good night, everyone.